All right, y'all. This daily is sponsored, not sponsored. Sponsored, not sponsored by Bay City Barbecue. Hey, when I come to get fries, when I want to get fries, I come to, and barbecue, y'all. Fries, barbecue, the best barbecue around. I come to get these hand-cut fries right here. These hand-cut fries at Bay City Barbecue. Great sauce. They got great sauce. Great turkey sandwiches. I'm telling you, if you want the small town feel of the barbecue, you don't want to go to those places that just seem like that they just throw out the barbecue like that. If you want the individual slice, you want the hand-cut fries, come to Bay City Barbecue, y'all. Bay City Barbecue. Great barbecue, great fries. Sponsored, not sponsored.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever role we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
That sound so refreshing. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. We're back for another episode of Midwest Anxiety Daily. You know what we do on this show. You know, we just drive around. We drive around doing our MWA thing. As a community-based therapist, we just drive around, knock on homes, knock on schools' doors, you know, just where people live, work, and play. And we're out again today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for riding along with us, y'all. We're back for another day, of life, and so grateful to be able to do this right here, y'all. Love this so much, just to be able to go and talk with people, to help them just squeeze the most out of life, for them to recognize all the things that are awesome about them, and the things that they struggle with. Help them find skills to overcome those struggles. So we're out again today, and y'all, we've got so much going on at Midwest Anxiety, as we always do. That's the way we like doing it. We like doing it that way, and we're just gonna get right into it. So sit back, put on your seatbelts, and enjoy this ride around, just doing this community mental health thing, y'all. I've got some messages from people just about the CANCUN situation, the tragedy that happened, and it's just an awful situation. We're not going to get into the tragedy too much. You can go look it up if you want to. But what came up for a lot of people was this idea of uncertainty. You know, people, when they're vacationing and they're just laying on the beach, they don't really think that something bad's gonna happen, right? You're in paradise. You don't really think something bad's gonna happen, and then all of a sudden someone gets shot and killed, all right? And you're like, whoa, where did that come from? And then people start thinking, well, I wasn't there, but what if I decide to go on vacation? Could that happen when I'm on vacation? Could that happen to me? Could that happen to someone I love? And then there's this anxiety that creeps in, the what ifs, y'all. That is the definition, I believe, of anxiety, is the what if. What if, and then you can blank after that, okay? And here's the thing, is that anxiety is going to want to create that doubt. Anxiety is going to want you to feel uncertain, right? Like, you don't want to feel uncertain. You want to feel like, I'm going to go on vacation and I'm going to, like, be safe. Like, there's nothing that's going to happen. The struggle with this situation, along with other things that have happened in our day-to-day life. If it would be, you know, a mass shooting, or if it would be a natural disaster, you know, whatever comes up that we're not predicting, people then start to question just life and the uncertainty of life. And I guess how I would comment on this, and I'm by no means taking anything away from the situation in Cancun, okay? Sad situation. No one should have to go through that. But that's life. Okay? And I know that sounds really insensitive, and I don't mean it to sound insensitive, but it's real. Life is about all the uncertainties. There are many, everything is uncertain, right? Everything is uncertain. Something right now could happen that you or I is not expecting. And that's just uncertainty. And so what we have to do in life is that we have to embrace uncertainty. The way to overcome the anxiety is not to try to make things certain. Okay, I'm gonna go to this hotel and I'm only gonna go out to the beach when there's a security guard on the beach, and blah. You see where that's going? No. That's anxiety. That's anxiety trying to create some type of certainty for you. But what happens in the moment where you didn't cover everything, where you didn't create certainty in every part of your life? Something happens, right? Because life is about being uncertain. And so the way to create certainty in your life is to embrace uncertainty. Okay? That's what I teach clients a lot, is we're gonna just be okay and be able to handle whatever happens in your life. No matter what it is, we're gonna embrace it. And I know for some of you that can be a real struggle, because the fears that come up, the thoughts that come up, you know, generally they end in, you know, being homeless or dying or going to jail or something like that, right? But what we have to do is we have to really get good with life is unpredictable, life is uncertain, life is going to have those times where they throw us the curveballs. And whatever happens in this life is what we have to deal with. We just have to deal with whatever happens in this life. All right, y'all? So, I'm not saying don't do your due diligence. Yes, do your due diligence. Go to places that you believe are safe, okay? Believe are safe. And then you just leave it in the hands of what happens that you'll have to get good at. All right, y'all? Sad situation. Would I go back to Cancun? Would I go back to Mexico? Of course. I know there's been lots of violence, lots of things that have happened that haven't been good. But I love Mexico, and I'm not going to fear the potential of what might happen, because that's what the bad guys want. They want to take those things away from us. And I'm not going to let them take away the beach. I'm not going to let them take away, oh, Mexico. Whatever happens, happens, all right? I can handle it. You can handle it. All right, y'all. Hey, individual therapy clients, both past clients and current clients. Hey, take a look around at Midwest Anxiety. Take a look at the club, take a look at the classes, take a look at in the store. Just take a look around, because everything is free forever. Because you're an individual therapy client, we treat you like royalty. We treat you like the king and queen, the princess and prince that you are. We really appreciate you being in individual therapy with us. And your reward is everything that we offer is bundled into that individual therapy. And so everything that we offer is free. It's free forever. Free for the rest of your life. Free for the rest of your life. Our classes, you can take them now, you can take them in 2025, 2085, no matter what year you take our classes. If you're an individual therapy client, you're getting it for free. If you want our pre-recorded classes in 2073, you're getting it for free. If you want to be in the club, in 2036, you're in it for free. Everything because of you being with us. As a thank you, you get for free. So go take a look around and see what you want. All right, one thing you've been seeing us do over the last couple of weeks is get back into our shows slowly. I mean, we got back into Saturday morning donuts last week. We had those Casey donuts. Be doing Saturday morning donuts again this week, Mr. D's. And for all you OGs, you know this golden jacket. This golden jacket is for Friday conversations. Yeah, we haven't done one in like 5 months. And Friday Conversation is going to actually come out a little later today. And, we just have those conversations, those tough conversations, and eat those French fries. We're going to be at Bait City Barbecue. And today's conversation is about, will you just give me a second chance? Will you give me a second chance? So you guys go check out that Friday Conversation tonight, and it should be a good one. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, parents, let's talk about kids and bedtime. I get a lot of questions from parents about this and how to handle. My kid gets in bed and then they got all these questions. They want to get out of bed. They want to put the papers in the folders. They want to, basically, if you're a parent, you know that kids just want to get out of bed, especially if they're just not calm and they can't just relax and they got the jitters in bed and everything else. They just want to get out of bed just to do something. So we want to keep them in bed. Obviously, you as a parent probably get a little frustrated when your kid gets out of bed. And so what we'll do is this. We'll say, okay, if you ask me a question, I'll come and answer the question. Or if you can get out of bed. Okay, if you get out of bed. But here's the thing. Every time you ask me a question or every time you get out of bed, I'm going to start a timer. And I'm going to keep that timer going until you either get back in bed or we finish having the conversation. Whatever you're wanting to talk about, whenever we're finished having the conversation, I'll stop that timer. And whatever that timer says at, the next morning, so if you get up 5 times and it takes you 8 minutes and 33 seconds to get back in bed, or you ask me 4 questions and it takes, 10 minutes and 22 seconds, then tomorrow when you get home from school, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to practice laying in your bed quietly, okay? Before you can do anything fun after school, play video games, go outside, play with friends, watch TV, whatever it would be. Before you can do any of that, you got to owe your time back. Your child has to owe your time back to you, being quiet in the bed, not getting out of the bed, not talking, just laying there quietly and practicing for the evening time, okay? So for some kids, this is enough because they don't want to do the time after school. They would just rather stay in bed quietly, okay? At night, they would just, and not ask the questions, not get out of bed. So hopefully that helps some of your children stay in the bed and not ask those questions or get out of the bed. Got any questions about that? Put them in the comments, y'all. Put them in the comments and I'll answer any of those questions. But I find with pretty good success that that strategy works. All right, hope that helps y'all. Is All right, y'all, I got an is for you. Is Taco Bell Mexican food? Leave your answer in the comments. Is Taco Bell Mexican food? Let us know. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, I'm having conversations with kids and teenagers and adults about this all the time. The struggle is real, y'all. The struggle is real. A lot of us want to fit in. A lot of us want to be liked by others. And for that to happen, for us to fit in, for our others to like us, we have to be similar to them, right? If we're different, right? I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, sorry for doing that in your ear. If we're different, then that doesn't fit. And so my hope is that you have the courage. Just to be yourself. If you're different, hey, different doesn't mean bad. Different means different, right? There's nothing wrong with being different, okay? For me, as a 48-year-old man, I struggle with this because I have a lot of, while I have a lot of masculine qualities, I also have a lot of feminine qualities. And as a guy, sometimes I might struggle with that because guys are supposed to be macho and big muscles and right? That's stereotypically in our culture. And I'm just not that guy. I do have some masculine qualities that I really am proud of and I like about myself. But I'm, 50-50 on the masculine and feminine scale. Also, as a 48-year-old man, I've got longer hair, y'all. I've got longer hair, and it's not common. It's not common for guys to have longer hair at my age, right? So my hope is that you find the courage just to be yourself, just to JBU, just be you, and find the courage to be different. If you're different, different's great. Lots of leaders, lots of people that do great things are different, all right? Have that courage to be different. And at the same time, have the courage to be disliked. To be disliked because you're different. Have the courage to be different and have the courage to be disliked. Not everyone has to like you, okay? Not everyone has to like you.
On track, now we gon'